Now I can do effective annual return. Let's remember the arguments. That's my APR, and that's my number of days. It's not surprising that I get the same answer because I actually used Excel's effect function. Okay. I haven't done those functions just to be fancy. Sometimes you want to provide the minimum thing in a formula. In this case, why worry about dividing by 365 and stuff? Let that be taken care of in the background, in a sense. So whenever you use this, by the way, you can take those macros and put it in your personal macro book, and it will be available to all Excel sheets. So right now, uh, probably you guys won't have it, but just record a dummy macro and say, save it to my, let's go ahead and do it. Record macro. I'm going to store the macro in my personal macro workbook. Okay. And I'm going to basically click here and do nothing else. Stop recording. Mine is already activated, but now you guys will have a little item over there that says personal XLSB. Okay. It just stored that macro over there. I can actually take these I had, copy, put it here. Now I can get rid of these. Let's see, remove. I'm going to save this and close. Save. Also save the changes into personal macro. Now when I reopen, remember I no longer have that code in my return calculations file, but I have it all in the personal macro book. So, well, I guess we have to redo it. I may have to refer to different name. Let's see. User defined. Where's my holding? Well, I guess I have to put in the personal XLSB first. That's fine. Either way, it's available. And depending upon your purposes, you could do it either way. Ideally, you would make that an add-in and you don't have to worry about it, but I'm not going to worry about that in this class. All right. So let's say Let's put in 12% and 12%. Okay. And let's calculate the years for these. I'm going to go ahead and use the effect. Why is that only? That shouldn't be 12%. I guess it's close enough. All right. So let's do 36. Even though they both have the same APR, the effective annual returns are different. So the 6-day investment actually has better effective annual return. And the reason has to do with the interpretation of effective annual return. It's if you repeated this investment every 6 days and kept earning an APR of 12%, exactly 1 year from now, you would have had a return of 1274. So there's more compounding going on. That's why, right? So when you're comparing investments with different holding periods, don't ever compare them based on APR. Compare them based on their effective annual returns. Now, let's think about, we rarely look at only a one period return. When we're evaluating investments, sometimes we look at some sort of historical returns. For that purpose, let's download, let's see, let's do WU Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, historical data. Oh, man, they made it premium to download it. Well, let me get it from somewhere else. If you type Can French data on your browser, this is a data library that's maintained by Professor Ken French from Dartmouth. He's the co-author of the famous Fama in French, if you heard about him. Fama had a Nobel Prize in economics. French used to be his student and they became co-authors. For example, let's get data for the industry portfolios. Okay. This is including dividends. So let's get the CSV. And I'm going to move this to my own sheet. All right. These are already monthly returns and um, they are already converted into percentage. Unfortunately, with only 2 digits. But hey, so I actually want to make these into decimal numbers. Do you guys know how to divide a set of numbers by exactly the same number quickly in Excel without using a formula? I want to divide all of these things by 100. So in an empty cell, I'm going to type 100. I'm going to copy, select the range, then right click, paste special, go all the way down, and click values and say divide. Okay. It divided everything by 100 without actually writing any formulas. Oops.